opportunity. About almost 30 years ago, I was waiting for a plane in Griffith Airport, and a person called Warren Muirhead came up to me. I just started working for State Forest. And he came up and he said, "What's all this stuff about environmental flows? You know, it sounds like bullshit." He said, "It's the guy, Warren." He said, because we worked together on rice. He said, "I was going, bloody hell, what are you doing? You waste all this sort of water, we could be growing rice with it. Why are you throwing into the forest? What's going on?" And that was a bit of a light bulb moment for me, because until then I thought, oh, this is a great project, you know, as a research scientist, great opportunity, a lot of fun out in the forest, you know, hey, they're going to pay me for it. But that really focused me on sort of saying, well, really, if I'm doing this work, what's going to come from it? Where's it going to go? And put in terms, what sort of argument you put together for environmental flows? We all think, oh, it's a good idea, but what's the evidence that actually does things? So that's what I'll talk about today. And put specifically, why the hell should we put water into the river for environment? So the environmental flows, we talk about what they might do. We talk about protecting the aquatic ecosystems, reduce aquatic weeds, reduce frequency of algal blooms, improve river health, whatever that was, improve conditions for native fish and frogs and birds and water-dependent animals, rely on these different flows, and bear in mind we're talking seasonal as well as annual. Volume protected water for condition for swimming and boating, I mean societal obligation. And one of the important things that really struck me, I did a talk parallel this one in New Delhi recently. One of the things that came out of this, when I was talking about the fish kills, and one of the things that occurred to me, again another light bulb moment, in the environmental management plan, in the planning for the Murray-Darling Basin, Indigenous water rights are listed. Now, they're there to give them fish. They killed the fish. No. And then you have a politician get up and say, it's the fish's fault. Well, if I was an Indigenous person, I'd be really peeved the fact that you've killed my fish and part of my food supply. And that just seems to be ignored. It's outrageous as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, so they're the sort of things you want from environmental flows. And you talk really well about this idea. You know, we've got a classical Venn diagram, we've got integration, and getting this balance right. We've got economic, and I put down economic top on purpose. Economic, societal. Is that light really got to me? Is that helpful? Can we leave that light off, or put all the lights on? Whatever.
I'll put the big ones on.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Can you work with that? Yeah. Okay.
I can turn the spotlight on.
This seems like it.
Yeah. Might encourage you.
No, I don't need more encouragement. Okay, so you've got Venn diagram, economic, societal, and environment, and their interaction. The real diagram is more like this. Economic right up the top, and that's the driver. The dollar is the driver of the Murray-Darling Basin plan. And people say it isn't, it bloody well is. And societal, if you're lucky, you're getting down here, and that's the things like, minor things like whether the town's got water or not, or whether it's drinkable or not, or whether the stock's going to die when they drink it. For all Aboriginal, if they're lucky, they get a drop of water, but that anyway. And I'm not serious about this. And the environment. This is a classical trickle-down approach, and it's just as good here as when we do it with society. You know, people at the top with all the squillions of dollars, they might give some to the peasants down the bottom. Economics doing the same thing. Oh, I'm not being an anti-capitalist, though I am. It's this drop down, and it's relying on trickle-down effect, and any water left over, we give it to the environment. Is the effect working? Well, you know, scientific evidence when these plans were developed, we're talking about around 4,000 gigalitre a year of environmental flows that should be coming back into the water. I mean, who's there? The actual environment flows around 2,000, so we only got about 50% of what the science was saying that needed. And now we've got a situation that's in the newspaper present. Australia's trying to buy its own water back. That strikes me as being